Do you want life advice for a cheap price? Then come to us.
Aren't we doing comedy?
We have a price?
Wait, Coco. Back to what we were saying. We are the super wise. I'm Justin,
I'm Aiden.
I'm Yarly.
And I'm Stephanie.
and today we're gonna talk about life lessons, how they changed us. We're gonna talk about our experiences, and we're gonna talk about how they relate to us and our opinions on it. Who wants to start off?
I'll go first. A topic I should probably start off with is school. Some people think that school doesn't matter because they can get rich off of anything or make a living off just regular things. But school means so much in your education and future. If you don't focus on school, you may fall behind and you might fail. School matters so much. It builds who you are, it builds your friends, it builds problems that you need to go through. People need to go through problems like heartbreak, I don't know, their first experiences with like multiple things, just stuff like that. The reason that I feel like school is real, the topic of school is significant to me is because I repeated a grade, and that made me really depressed for like a good while because I'm like, wow, if I just focused, I could have prevented all of this. I could have been with my friends. I could have been with everyone who I loved. But now I have to stay back a whole year, and now that could ruin my future opportunities if I mess up again. That's also another topic that's going to be talked about by Justin, the topic of friends.
Before we move on or anything, how do you think your situation, like how can you explain it that it could help other people?
I'd say it's a focus on school that you might find it useless, but I'd say just study hard, and just because you feel like you can't pass a subject doesn't mean that you can't. You feel like you can't pass it, you just have to study hard. I know there's some people who are born smart and who are prodigies at everything they do, but you can be just as smart as them, if not smarter, if you just work as hard, if not harder.
Do you mind sharing like maybe an example of how they could try and be smarter? Maybe even try and work harder?
They can try to make flashcards to study for tests, or they can just try to quickly run to a book, or just they can work ahead by researching things that may come in their future. Like, oh, let's say you're doing algebra 1 right now, you can start with algebra 2, or you can go ahead and go all the way to like geometry or something like that. You don't need to go that ahead, but at least a little bit to keep up, and so you know what to expect.
I feel like a lot of us take advantage of the chance because a lot of us have the chance to succeed, and we don't see it because all of these other kids don't get the chance to study and have an education, and we take advantage of that, and we just spend time with our friends, and that's another topic that we need to talk about, that our friends sometimes you need to see that they need to be a good influence towards you. They need a good friend is the friend that's gonna show you that you need to be successful, the one that's gonna help you, the one that's gonna tell you if you're in the the one that's gonna tell you that if you're wrong or right, and if you're in the wrong, then he'll tell you that you're in the wrong. That's a good friend, and I feel like we don't see that we have fake friends, and that we think that a friend that we gossip all the time with is a real friend, but that's not really what a real friend is.
I mean, maybe in more detail, how can you know if a friend's fake, or like maybe in like a little more?
Yeah.
If you're in the wrong in a situation and they try to still help you and tell you that you're right, then I don't think that's a real friend, because a friend would tell you if you're in the wrong, and they would make you take accountability and help you learn from your actions.
And they stick with you through the tough, through the good and through the bad. They stay when you need them most, and it's like friendships now, since we're growing and maturing, they're like a foundation because they teach us a lot of things in growing up and maturing. They give us lessons, same things with relationships and everything, which that about getting into relationships right now, it's pretty much a waste of time. I can guarantee you that the person that you're with right now, you're not gonna last with, like, what, in a few years? It's like you get into relationships now because you see a lot of people getting into relationships, and you want to experience that, and that's fine. That's part of growing up, but it's just gonna ruin it for you. It's like, it's a distraction. Your friends could be pressuring you into it. It's just gonna mess you up, especially if you really um felt deeply for the person. It's just gonna break you more, you know what I mean? And then it ruins you with like school. It gets you off track in school. Then your grades start flunking, and then you see yourself could be repeating or something. So that's why like it's so important to find certain relationships that are good with friends, and to try to stay away from all that love drama and relationships wise, you know. And as for school, yeah, just focus on your grades, because school is a foundation for your future, and if you don't start off right, it's not gonna work out.
I feel like these people let problems affect them too much. Where before I used to let anything affect me, anything get to me. If someone was talking bad about me, then I would escalate it too quick. But now I gotta realize that you gotta find peace at this age, and you gotta have self control, or else you're not gonna become a better person, because you let these problems affect you, and every time someone talks bad about you, you're gonna be looking like the dumb one, because you're escalating the problem and you're making it a bigger deal. When in life, there's never gonna be a time where no one stops talking bad about you. There's gonna be people that hate on you, that people are gonna bring you down, and you have to accept that and just let them hate however they want. Because if you do better than them, then that's just all you need. Because at the end of the day, you can humble them, but then they still can become a better version than you. And that just shows that in during these school years in middle school, you can't let this drama and gossip affect you, because we were gonna talk about behind your back, spread rumors, but you shouldn't let that affect you at all, because then you're gonna get worse as a person, and then your mental health is gonna get off. And I feel like I became a better person because I actually found peace and I found self control, and I don't let anything affect me now. Like it takes a lot of it's hard for you to affect me. If someone was just talking about me, okay, then I don't really mind. But
Well, how do you find inner peace?
inner peace, I feel like you gotta know when something is important to talk about it. Like imagine this: if someone's gonna talk behind my back, what do I get if I'm gonna escalate it? At the end of the day, what do I get if I escalate it and then I beat them up because they were talking about me? What do I get at the end of the day? I don't get nothing. It doesn't change my emotions. It doesn't change anything. It just doesn't. I don't get anything out of it at the end of the day. But when you just start realizing that if you don't say anything about it and you ignore it, you actually feel like a better person and you feel more calm. Like you feel like there's nothing that could stop you. But when you think that you're all that and that you can just confront everybody and anybody because they talk bad about you, then that's just gonna show that you're very sensitive and that people are gonna target you more because you take the rage bait too easily. Like people, if someone's just gonna talk bad about you and then you just confront them easily, then everyone else is gonna do the same thing. So I feel like finding inner peace is just by ignoring it and focusing on yourself.
For a question I had to earlier, you guys had said that finding good friends was more like a good thing, right? Because
Yeah.
How do you guys think that you could enjoy that for like that little time you guys said, because you're not gonna always be with them forever, like Stephanie said. How do you guys think you guys can enjoy that little enjoyment for a while? What kids do?
I'd say make memories.
Yeah.
Make memories. Definitely have something to remember them by, because they're not gonna stick by your side forever. Whether it's boyfriend, girlfriend, or best friend, or like anyone, like just a friend, they're not always gonna stick by your side. Like most likely the people that you're friends with now, once you go off to college, they might not go to the same college as you. You're gonna grow apart.
All of y'all have different paths in life. All of y'all have different careers and
Exactly.
dream jobs.
Exactly. There's a point in life where you are most likely going to grow apart, and I've had many examples of that with a lot of friends that I've had. And I'm okay with that. And you just gotta be okay with letting go of certain people, although it is hard. You gotta be okay with letting go of the past. Not only with people, you just gotta be okay letting go of the past. You can't hold grudges, because grudges aren't gonna get you anywhere. Just like you said, being angry, holding grudges, holding all that anger and hatred in you, it's not gonna do you any good. You can't think about what it's gonna do to the other person. You gotta think about what it's gonna do to you. Is it gonna benefit you in the future? Is it gonna help you with your own mental health, with the school, with any situation? Is it going to help you? No, it's not gonna help you. You're gonna become less mature. You're gonna become immature just from that. You gotta learn how to grow from it, you know?
And what do you think about that?
For me, it's having friends is a pretty hard topic for me, especially because I didn't start having friends until like early on in middle school. Middle school has been a pretty good year, and the way I've enjoyed it is like spending time with my friends. They've been the best things to me. Like everyone here is also my friend. I have people in other grades that are also my friends, but friends are the best thing about a part of life, especially when you find the good ones, not the fake ones. The fake ones are always gonna be bad because they lead you just doing bad things. They do bad things themselves, but when you find the good people, or when you find the people for you, that's when you know you feel complete, because those are the people that you feel like are meant for you. Those are the people that you feel like that you belong with. They understand you. They don't just do things just to do it. They do it for you, and they do it because they know it's the best thing for you. Like, they want to make you feel better. They want to help you out. They want to do a whole bunch of things for you, and it makes you feel good instead of just people just not really doing anything for you. Like when you said fake friends, they would mainly just like tell you, yeah, they would agree with you, but it's not really doing anything for you. Because like you had said, whenever they show you, whenever they tell you you're not right, that's basically just showing you and that's being better for you. But I also do enjoy friends for the reasons like they're my enjoyment. They're the one thing that I feel like I can like escape from problems. They understand me, and I understand them, and then I feel like whenever I make them happy, or whenever they're happy in general, we're all together. It's like the best part of life. But yeah, I mean, it's already reached past. We are the Super Wise, and I gotta say that we're here to show you guys how to improve as a person, not only in middle school but overall. It's better because it's better to help others than just to, like Justin said, just to do bad things. I feel like doing good things is just better than just leaving things out there, like letting it happen. It's better to be more helpful towards everything. But we are the Super Wise. Again, I'm Aiden.
Justin.
You're Justin.
I'm Yarlin.
And I'm Stephanie.
And we're out.
And we're
It's the same thing. At the end of the day, we're all the same, right? It's the same thing. At the end of the day, we're all the same, right? It's the same thing. At the end of the day, we're all
That's all, folks.